And we are back. Hello, hello, hello. As we get on to our final match of the evening, Yoshi's cousin versus FU Megamon. Val, what are we thinking going into this final match?
Okay, so going into this is going to be we've got everything set up already, so we'll head straight into it. The map has been decided, so in terms of the maps available, I believe they have gone to Ilios. Yes, Ilios was chosen, and they're currently in the ban phase as we speak, so we'll get to you with news about that very soon. But Ilios, this is the first time we've seen Samoa, we've seen Lijiang. This is our first Ilios of the stream. I think we've seen all three control maps now.
Yes, we have, actually. Very curious to see how this is going to play out. Hopefully, we see some environmental kills. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping to see the cat, actually, for this. Just full send environmental. I'm hoping to see the cat. I'm hoping to see Roadhog. I'm hoping to see Lucio. Just pure chaos. But no, instead we get a Junkrat ban for a start. So no mines for you.
No mines indeed. No Junkrat flanks, no traps, no sneaky plays there. So when it comes to FU Megamon, they have a very nice Junkrat player. I think this is more of a target ban, and also because when it comes to Yoshi's cousin, they really enjoy playing the Rhine comp. You know, the Hyper Brawl, and what Junkrat does to ground tanks, we've all seen. Nonetheless, it's going to be a Winston ban in response, it seems.
Yeah, no, very interesting bans here. Honestly, I'm surprised that we've seen, what, 2 Junkrat bans so far today?
Yes, I think a lot of people in 6v6, as long as there are Junkrat players, there will be tank players who hate playing against Junkrat because they don't play Diva. And in which case, if you can ban Junkrat, you're happy to.
Yeah, of course. And as we get things underway, another first for today, we are seeing our Scottish tank.
We're seeing a Hazard, Bastion, Diva, Hanzo, Ana, Lucy on one side. On the other side, we have a Diva Mauga, Sim cast, Sim probably just for the TP, and Ana Lucio mirrored there.
Yeah, all right. And I'm very interested to see how this goes. T-Drop I'm quite familiar with, so I'm hoping to see my buddy here do quite well. Obviously, no biases, but
no biases entirely.
No, promise.
Nice step up here, and it's Marsh Toast caught out early on the engage, just absolutely one shot, trying to escape from somewhere. Sorrow quickly chased out soon afterwards, and there's an attempt at a fireback, looking to maybe stabilize just a bit, but Yoshi's cousin pushing forward here, catch the Surgeon on the exit, just shooting off the armor off this Mauga. Nice nade onto it. This Mauga's in trouble, has the overrun to get out, but will they even get the support without the Ana? Low-key, got to be careful. Make sure they're not caught on the exit.
Low.
Nice help here from End. Got a nice setup now.
Yeah, just about able to get out of there. Hopefully we'll see. Oh, never. Rack dropping very low there. I think they're just able to sneak out as they're vying for high ground here specifically.
Yeah, there's an attempt to take high ground here, but it feels very rough into their comp. These nade timings are so good, but it's Loki who gets caught this time. Are we able to? Oh, we get the D-Mech onto the Diva. Bastion doing so well, needs some help, able to stabilize, retains position here. Mauga's forced back. And it's Loki who goes just a bit too far, he's caught in the rune, but the trades are good from Kaplav. Or Kaplav. It's the Ana trades. It seems in these very messy fights, Yoshi's cousin is still able to retain, hold a point, retain this space, and just make it tricky for them to walk out.
Yeah, no, really well done here. Honestly, wow.
That is an interesting beat. There's an attempt at that we beat a Diva Bomb. I've seen it all today.
Oh dear.
We can't.
That was an attempt, definitely.
Nonetheless, in terms of these strats, we have a Diva Bomb. It's a Poco Bomb. Does it catch anyone? It catches 2 on the exit. Watching the respawn timer, essentially just cheating at this point. And it's a fight at the spawn doors for Yoshi's cousin. FU Megamon in shambles at this point.
Yeah, no, just holding the spawn door, just BM, guys, come on. And just like that, 100-0, a decisive first round there by Yoshi's cousin. Really, really well done by both teams, though, nonetheless. As we move on to the second round of Helios.
Yeah, I think when we think about all the first maps we've seen today, there's always been 100-0 on like the first map for some reason. I don't know what it is with teams joining in. Maybe it's a bit of nerves. Maybe they're not too happy with that sub map. This sub map could be a lot more open, a lot more better for them to an extent. We're seeing some swaps here. I'm seeing some quad support from Yoshi's cousin. Ana, Lucio, Bat, Cat, a flying Mauga, a potential Emre in the sky.
A flying Mauga is terrifying. Don't give them ideas.
I think they've got all the ideas in their head already, I'm afraid, Valdali. So, heading out this time. Nade already onto the Mauga. Cardiac's exchange. Rock is close. Shield is good. Lamp out. Lamp's gone. Nade in again. They're so low. The Yeet dog thrower. The Mauga here is so low and is collapsed on super fast. Just fighting in space where it's this elaborate quad support comp that's winning out here, I'm afraid.
Honestly, a terrifying thing to see. Mauga being dropped in like a Pacific Rim mech. I don't know how to feel about this. This feels like bullying.
We are in a mixed SR tournament. It will happen from time to time, and the way teams combat this is going to be tough. But the nade is good. I think if we're going to see anything from FU Megamon, it was that. If they can work together in these kind of masses, but it's the backline that's fallen, and the ghouls just torn apart by these angles. They've got to be careful. If they're able to catch these split players, really draw their attention to them, then they can take this. They can definitely take this sub map and maybe even further.
Of course, of course. I mean, it's not over yet. 38-0. There's still a chance for Megamon to bring this back. Obviously, we can only hope. A terrifying thing to see there.
Keeping an eye on Placid here. Did his job on Sigma, made sure that the Mauga could get no support for that literal in. In comes the catnap, and it's the Sigma who hits the rock.
No.
Oh! If there was an attempt to stop the catnap by a tank, that is one I admire. Brave sacrifice by the Sig there, but the trades keep coming, but the point flip is met. Ana gone. High noon out from the cast, but in this chaotic dogfight, it seems to be Yoshi's cousin who's taking it right now.
Yeah, no, really, this seems pretty set in stone by the looks of it. A really solid effort, though. I will say, Illari coming up to an ult there, as well as end on the Ana ult, so maybe they can get some value out of that. Immediately, Illari coming out with the ult. Does it find much value? I don't think it does.
I think it was a very nice
we get one there.
By the cast there. There's so much going on this screen. We can't stick to POVs. Massive flux. Cage is big. Reaper ult is huge with a window. Just able to shoot through the window and live. Not even needing to use the beat in that. Beat this time comes out for FU Megamon, but, or I should say Caplage and Yoshi's cousin, but I'm afraid that is a very comfortable and clean 2-0 on Ilios, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, the 4 support play, very surprising. Didn't expect to see that. Meow, of course, on the jetpack cat, getting play of the game. Is it going to be the environmental? Yes, it is. Oh, that's painful. We love to see it. Obviously, jetpack cat. You expect to see a couple environmentals whenever they're in play. Really well played by both teams. Unfortunately for Megamon, Yoshi's cousin just able to squeeze out a pretty solid win there. Really well played by both teams though.
Yeah, we're seeing what happens when it's just so tough. It felt like there was absolute chaos going on, you know? Yoshi's cousin taking the first match comfortably decided to make things up, and in essence see what they could get away with, but also just the ability to play on these angles and take attention and have this team split in different ways, because there's a cat here, there's Mauga here, there's Ana there, there's Laria. Where are we supposed to go? And it really caused FU Megamon to really struggle, I'm afraid. And it'll be interesting to see how they combat that. Could it be a cat ban? Do they want to slow things down? Because the Lucio also helped out a lot. Are we looking at a potential different map entirely where we remove said cat? And keep in mind the Junkrat ban is now gone too. Do we remove the cat, go to Servasa? Do we go elsewhere? Where are we looking to go? What kind of comp are we looking to play, and how are we planning to do it? Is the questions in mind for FU Megamon.
I mean, I honestly would quite like to see some hybrid before we call it a night. So hopefully we'll see some hybrid. I can only dream, you know.
I don't think any of these teams would be happy to see
a bit of Kings there, it'll be fine.
No, not hybrid for these teams. If you played hybrid, oh my goodness, it could be an absolute mess, to be fair. In terms of maps that we have available that they can choose from, I'm thinking Flashpoint seems to be a map that teams do really well on to come back with, on a comp that they feel strongest with, that they feel most comfortable with. It's just maybe the more open nature of the map. We saw for a specialist kind of like Owls Esports, where they went to Jib, that was pretty good. And with currently everything sort of available, there is a chance we could see a Shambali we haven't seen. Nobody's picked a push map yet. If they don't have to go to push, they would rather not. Hence the East France and Runasapi have been left untouched. Hybrid has been untouched entirely. I was thought we might see a King's Row, but teams avoiding Hollywood, avoiding Blizzard World and King's Row entirely for now. We're going back to Saravasa, yes.
I hope you guys like Saravasa.
I very much do, and I'm glad they picked it. Well done, FU Megamon.
Of course, as we go back to Saravasa for, I believe we've actually done Saravasa every match tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, when you think about Vote's comeback, that was in Saravasa. When you thought about Pugsoon's comeback from being 1-0 or 1-0 down, that was on Saravasa. So if anyone can come back on Saravasa tonight, it could be FU Megamon too.
Yeah. Hopefully we will see some chaos. I mean, I say hopefully we'll see some chaos. That's a guarantee at this point, especially with some of the comps that we've seen so far. I mean, again, the 4 support comp from Yoshi's cousin, really unique style there, and it worked really well in their favor as well.
Absolutely, it's very interesting to see. So we're going to be heading to the second, if I'm not crazy.
You might be crazy.
Alrighty, bans have come through. So for FU Megamon, we've got a good old May ban. I think this is more of a target ban potentially. Maybe Junkrat has already been protected. I think a better ban might have been, since teams have losing Lucio Mirror, that could have been quite tricky. Maybe just remove Lucio entirely, remove speed from the game, or a cat ban if they're up to more shenanigans of the sort. Because that cat is also incredibly hard to hit, I can't lie. Very much something else there. In response, there's a Sigma ban from Yoshi's cousin. Oh, we saw Placid do really, really well when it came to the Sigma, zoning out the backline, going for a big flux, looking to shield off his team while they dealt with the threats that were isolated. So it's going to be one heck of a match this time, and I'm expecting a lot of chaos.
Of course. And again, Yoshi's cousin going for the quad support setup here. No, my apologies. Triple support, 1 DPS.
We've got a spinning Ryan, a flying cat, and everything else in between. Just looking to maybe get a bit closer. Oh my god, we can't be on Loki's POV. This is cancer. The cat, however, can see everything, and it's the Junkrat ban that's come in handy. It seems I'm afraid Placid has been demeched in all this. Off a hook, it seems. Cat has fallen. Cat has been rezzed. Shield comes in good. Pocket onto Mercy is effective, and the point flip goes the way of Yoshi's cousin. If you make one manage to get.
I think I need to speak to T after this game. Ask what was the plan with these comps, because what am I looking at?
There is no plan. I think there is no plan. I think this is having fun. Nonetheless, we'll continue onwards, because if they have fun, maybe FU Megamon can find a way to bring this back. They still have the point flip. There were some trades going their way, but this trio of Rein, Cat, and Mercy are just flying around the map, being so hard to pin down.
Oh,
in
definitely.
comes a Catnap onto the cast. Oh, we see a potential hind onto Placid, onto the Diva, who's able to quickly fly back. Can't chuck a Diva off the map. Looking for this Hog, looking to quickly punish, but Hog just starts walking and gets out. Nade is good. Noon is out. Catches two there, and they absolute messed it this fight. Rein catches the trade on the cast. Hog is still just alive. It's a big cage, are able to do much more with it. Still just shooting into the shield as Rein spins around, goes for a Mercy res. I'm afraid it's going to be very difficult to catch a Mercy res when it comes to cage. No swap on either side of the comp here.
Really well done
huge.
there. Taking things back, really solid. Obviously, as you mentioned that, the Valk now online. Boymade as well coming up to an ult as well. Obviously, whole Hog. We've got a lot of options here. Hopefully, oh wow, and immediately being taken down. The Nano comes out as well. So we'll hopefully see something from that. Oh wow, very aggressive Malga there. Diva getting babied, and I think she might be taken down shortly soon. Zora gets taken out though, and that's gonna be enough for them to cap the point.
FU Megamon take their first point. They've got to be careful of these ults coming up. The way Yoshi's cousin has been playing this is very chaotic. You know, they take the Cat, they take the Lucio, or they take the Rein around somewhere, and just this speed of 3 people could be genuinely terrifying. We've got a Sky Shatter. Oh, this is devious. The Mercy Beam did give it away, but this is devious, and
from the toppest of top ropes,
to catch Placid before they managed to remake. And quickly back up, they got able to reassess to high ground. Shatter comes out and it's huge on the side. The stomp is good to counter it out, but the damage I think has been done with the Diva out of the fight early. And the res is good enough to keep them up too, I'm afraid.
Oh my god. From the toppest of top ropes though. That's clip worthy. Someone in chat, please clip that. That was beautiful. Oh my god.
That was something else. I'm keeping an eye on this beat exchange coming up. We've got the High Noon, we got the Tire, looking for something. In comes the beat exchange. Cat taken down really quickly. Cass, and it's the Emerald that managed to collapse on the rest of the team here, not really able to live or exchange off of that.
Yeah,
there was
no,
an attempt
really.
at High Noon, but it was quickly shut down.
Yeah, no,
Yoshi's
really well done there with that shutdown. Frost just getting no value, unfortunately. Honestly, I'm surprised how even this is, though, to be fair.
I think, oh my goodness. I think the real counter to the Cat was the Junkrat all along. 225 HP is able to be taken down. On the flank, it's Loki who's been taken out. Out comes the Tire. Onto the flanking Lucio. I think they've gone aware to these shenanigans. If they're able to handle it a bit better, FU Megamon, they might be able to turn this around a bit better. We've got a fight win here. Some hubris over here by Yoshi's cousin, but nonetheless, fight goes the way of FU Megamon. Keep an eye on this cage, seeing what else we can do here.
Yeah, no, getting that secure was very good. We also, as you mentioned, cage is up. Nuke is coming online very shortly as well. That could be enough, I would say, potentially. Nuke immediately coming out. believe, unless I'm mistaken. No, I am mistaken. Apologies. End, though, taking down Marsh.
But the trades are still good, but I'm afraid the trades are better for Yoshi's cousin due to this quad support setup. The moment FU Megamon lose their backline in this fashion from a cat flank, then it's just over. It's so tricky, since the Ana Lucio finding it so difficult to deal with an Emre who's being sped around the map at Mark 10. We're just seeing some of the effectiveness of what can happen with the cat, I'm afraid. And it's 1-1. Are we going to see an adaptation? Are we swapping off Ana Lucio, or are we going something else potentially? Are we? It's going to be tough to see what answers FU Megamon has in store here.
And as we're going into this next fight, look at the ults that are coming online as well. That's a lot of danger on both sides, in all fairness.
Cass has been isolated on the side. Oh, they found a split target and they've found him so fast. FU Megamon headed elsewhere. Not everyone caught in the rotation, but it's T-Drop who's taken down by Ratcliffe from the sky. An Emre ult response cleans up that Junkrat. Ult still in play, but just an Emre beaming down.
Really, really powerful.
Nano onto the Mauga. El returns on Cass and manages to catch Boy Maid, but it's still so chaotic. These chaotic fights are really being lent to the advantage of Yoshi's cousin. They can just adapt to it a bit better. We see Sorrow now on the Kiri here. Kiri Lucio in effect here.
Obviously, Donko still has that cage, and we still have the... Oh, never mind. Okay, cage coming out. I think, yes, they did in fact catch the cat. Finally taking them out back to the pound with you. T-Drop being taken down, though.
T-Drop now on Hanzo. Sticking to Cat Lucio. Had enough of the Mercy. Placid has been demeched again, I'm afraid. And it's still Yoshi's cousin who are managing to retain control at this point until the flip comes through. I'm being careful of end here, I'd say. Looking to kidnap someone. Catnap someone, I should say.
Of course. We'll have to wait and see,
from the sky one more time, this time playing safely indoors, around the cover. In comes the Emerald, doesn't see much, just zoning him out to the left side. Out comes the Catnap. Who does it catch? It catches the Junkrat, I believe, taking revenge for the fight from earlier. Ryan's walking through. B comes out, catches everyone. Marsh though still a bit late on B, I'm afraid. Looking for a quick reset here from FU Megamon.
Oh, and
pushing the baby diva off the map, making sure we secure this point. That's another point to Yoshi's cousin, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, really solid plays here. That might have been a misclick there.
Low key, there was no one there. Low key. Alrighty, Rat is being chased down on the side. Chest creates a Rat lab. Still got a good 20 seconds till the point unlocks. FU Megamon should realize that they need to head to point and look for a quick setup here. If you're fighting them in this side here, it's going to do nothing to you. Get a quick regroup. Make sure the cat can't get any isolated targets here. Placid on Diva. See if we can set angles up around point. I know the cat's tough. A skyhook would be a new one. All the combos with this cat are insane sometimes. Still got this beat. Definitely. Still got double support. Oh, it's an Ajax! It's our first Ajax of the tourney. And it belongs to second Ajax, sorry. Second Ajax of the tourney, it belongs to Marsh Toast. Oh, goodness, it had to happen at some point.
Oh.
Nonetheless, regardless of the Ajax, the fight win is converted through use of the tire and the superior positions on the side here.
Of course. Not getting any value though on the beat, but still getting the win. So I guess it's better than nothing. Of course, Dog though coming up to a cage, so hopefully they'll get some value out of that. High Noon comes out though from Frost.
Being shielded from the side. Junkrat alone on the side being taken in so far. But we've realized that there's more isolated targets than just that. It's the cast who's being flown off the map. Does the Hinder come out? The Hinder gets the trade! There is counterplay to this cat after all, isn't there? The pin from Ryan onto Kiri. Where did that happen? Bomb not invested this time by Plastic, choosing to take the reset. Neither cage. Hook comes out. Yoshi's cousin secure the fight. This is taking a bit longer, but
79% though.
Slowly adapting, getting used to how chaotic this style of play from Yoshi's cousin is. They're really looking to distract you, looking for a sky shatter that hits so well, and out comes the cage, but still with full shield. I think this one is mostly fine. It's the Mauga who's in trouble now. Bombs in, able to just walk away and handle the aggression so well.
Yeah, no, really, really good showing there by Yoshi's cousin.
This next beat turn is going to be very tough. We've got a Kitsu to match it, but can we really get into the right positions to use it? Going to be very tricky. Taking a lot of damage on the exit from the Emre nades.
Dog being shredded there by G.
Just the sheer amount of damage in a small corridor. It's last fight territory. We're going to be needing a touch very soon. There's no Kitsu. We've got a rollout from the rat. Looking, does get the touch, but dies for it. And I'm afraid in this case, it's GG's. It's 2-0 to Yoshi's cousin. FU Megamon take the loss here, I'm afraid.
That is going to be all she wrote. Really, really well done, though, by both teams. Boymade getting the play of the game as Emre. I'm honestly kind of surprised because I was expecting the cat. But nevertheless, very nice to see John Halo getting the play. Really, really well done, though, by both teams. And honestly, Megamon, you guys should be proud. You did really, really well. Honestly, the strats confused the hell out of me. I can only imagine how it was playing against it. You guys did really, really well. Don't let it get to you. But very quickly, say thank you to everyone who has been watching. Hopefully, these matches have been very enjoyable. They've been very enjoyable to cast, so I can only imagine the chaos from just watching alone. Obviously, I know we're only in the second week of the tournament, but I just want to quickly say, yeah, thank you obviously for all the support. Everything that you guys do for us makes it possible. So again, thank you. And of course, I do feel obligated. I very much want to give a shout out as well to the production team. I did leave a comment in the Twitch chat, but a very much thank you for the production team, because you guys have been doing so much good. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you very, very much, of course. Really, really nice game all around. Very, very enjoyable. Would you say that was the best match we've had so far? At least
I'd say it was a match of all time with many
a match of all time.
The most chaotic by far in that sense. But I think
definitely.
Honestly, it's really tough to say. I really enjoyed value versus votes. The Brig DCs were incredible at keeping the suspense going in the Saravasa, right? Thank you, Lunar, so much. The jib from both teams and the way they took the mirrors and their positioning and all the different ult trades, fantastic work. I think it's a very even match, fantastic work from both teams. I was left at a loss of who could potentially win that. And the Pugsoon Owls esports games was, I think, at a higher level for sure. You know, the way these players rotated, the way they took their engages, everything about it screamed to me like this level of Overwatch is very, very high. It's significantly different to some of the other matches we've seen before, and it really felt like both teams were pushing each other to their extremes. You know, we saw a really good back and forth and a great attempt.
Just a great set of matches.
Yeah, just a great set of matches, honestly.
All right, and of course we will be here next week for another set of matches as we enter the third stage, I believe, of our SWIPs.
Yeah, it'll be next Saturday, and provided we have enough matches scheduled for said Saturday, we should be able to follow up through with that and update the standings at the time and inform you of any changes. of which
Alright.
we will also post in our Discord server as soon as all of the matches have been in. So thank you
Mhm.
very much for watching, and we'll catch you next week.